Okay, this guy's he's cooking something. He's been hitting the gym. But their board is kind of gone. Wow, this is a strong build. Hello everyone, I'm back with another video for you today, and continuing with some more Dooley content. I found myself just playing Dooley much more than the other heroes, just because you have so many different paths that you can go down, which are sort of changed depending on how the very early pick, with your core is. It just feels a bit more unique and a bit more replayability. That being said, I have found myself tending to go for very specific builds a lot of the time, at least with the very core items, if you'll pardon the pun, with Dooley. And that is in particular the combat core, the big exoskeleton that you can get, which gets extra damage or shield depending on where you place it based on the triggers of all the items to the left or right. And that is a very, very powerful item, which also levels up whenever you level the core up in general, and it benefits from all of the core buffing abilities, all of the core buffing items as well, and that really allows you to do some crazy combos and some very powerful things. So this time I was running the crit core. I think the critical core is probably one of the better ones. The standard core is very good for doing combat, exoskeleton builds, but critical core works very well as well, since the core will charge up. The cooldown will be reduced every time you use the combat core, essentially, in the late game. Once you get that crit damage up high, it triggers every time you crit with a weapon. So, or with anything, I suppose. But, so yeah, the idea is to use schematics, level up items to get extra crit chance. Ideally, you maybe find some skills and perhaps even an enchantment that boosts your crit damage up as well on the combat core, and then that can be triggering and charging the crit core up regularly. It's maybe a little bit weaker than the typical core build, but you do have that extra damage potential with the 100% crit chance that you often end up reaching. So yeah, typically we'll have a lot of small items on the left of the core just to charge it up and make it fire a lot more fast, a lot more quickly, and often ones that trigger off of the core triggering are going to be very useful. And similarly with skills, if you can get some haste going whenever you activate the core, perhaps some extra shielding, extra damage when you use items or when your opponent does, then you can scale very well with this kind of build. You're going to have some trouble against stuff. It's not the most capped out possible thing necessarily, although in this video I did manage to cap the build quite nicely. But with that being said, I hope you'll enjoy. Yeah, with Dooley, the key is just getting through the early game with some hodgepodge board, surviving to get to your late game scaling, very powerful win condition. Anyway, I'll let you watch the gameplay. Bye-bye. Okay, I like crit core. We can go crit core. Will this come to Steam? I'm not sure, man. Toughness. I'm always down for a bit of toughness. It's not a bad pickup. Yeah, I don't know if it will come to Steam. Maybe not. This run will be quite different to the last two. Crit core's a bit harder to win with. Using Steam Marketplace, yeah. I guess they don't want Steam to take a cut though. Would be the rationale. I imagine. Always Uzi. Always Uzi, guys. Remember, that is the most important thing. Well, I don't know. Maybe there's other challenges getting the game on Steam. I don't know. Maybe it will come to Steam. I don't know. I do not have knowledge. Maybe I should have gone for the skill here instead of the weapon. It's an argument to be made. Core upgrade, I guess. I'm gonna roll this. Schematics, probably none of these. I think we'll go for the lost and found here, actually. Okay, I'm a little bit struggling. Can I go for the thief? I don't know if I can beat thief. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I think I can. Because the sender. The sender gets us there. Actually, it's quite easy. Never mind. Don't overestimate the bird. I'll just put it on Uzi. We're always going to use Uzi. Uzi is great. Need to go XP. Don't want to fall behind. Honestly, I think I'll go XP again. Because I'm that kind of vibe right now. Probably losing to this fella. In fact, Sander might be better on the Uzi. Not sure. Well, the sun's really coming in today, isn't it? Let me go close the curtain. Hey, we won. Nice. Nice. Medium items, very good. Brick buddy, I mean, you know, okay, sure. Don't really have friends though, I'm friendless. I'm a man with no friends. Schematics value. Schematics value, guys. Can we beat the rogue scrapper here? I think so. I think we can. Hey, Michael. Yeah, right. No more friends. Friendless. That's what happens as you get older. Help! Why is this fight so hard? I demand they nerf the rogue scrapper. It's all good. It's all good, man. Oh yeah, barbed wire, great. We've got to go to pole, man. We've got to go to pole. We hit the core. Yes. Okay, now we're cooking. Now we are cooking. Ladies and gentlemen. Assault protocol. Assault protocol. Bang, bang. Honestly, this brick buddy guy is pretty sussy. He's looking pretty sus. We could go shield skills. Go shield skills. 12 shield. Yeah, sure. Alright, it's not the best. It's not the worst. So we are playing this. This I can put here, I suppose, for the crit. Yup. Oh. Thank you, Varix, for the sub. That is kind of you. Can I imagine tournaments would be introduced in this game? I don't know. With asynchronous play, it's maybe a little hard. Maybe if they add some new format. Close fight, but we didn't quite have it. Alright, catch you later, Dreddy. Catch you later. A little bit of income. Never say no to a little bit of income.
The Bazaar is an overripe fruit.
So now we just need to get upgrades on the core, and we need to find a setup that... I mean, I like barbed wire. I do like barbed wire. I think it's quite good in the crit build. We would want to play some more shield items on the left. Duct tape would be quite important. Maybe metronome. Upgrade the core. Finn's big bites, okay. Silver skill. I think Captain's Charge is probably worth it. You know, I want to save this for duct tape, honestly, but like, am I going to find duct tape? I really hope I do. I really hope so. But hey, our build should be better than this. I would say it should be a little bit better. Might be hard to get 10 wins with this. And crit core is like a little bit... a little bit... Let's just work at the docks. Oven mitts. Ugh. Ugh, oven mitts. What the heck? It would be nice to get some upgrades on this brick buddy and laser pistol. These items are not great. Bang. I might restart for the memory leak. This one's good. Honestly, barbed wire upgrade seems pretty reasonable to me. I'm gonna wait for like a core upgrade to get both of these. Let me restart to fix memory leakage. Not quite sure how you could do a, you know, team type thing. Tournament rather. Team? Huh? Huh? What am I saying? Ooh. Ooh. Ooh! Cool LEDs is nice. Metronome's nice. Chris Army knife's alright. We get schematics value as well. I'd like this to be a bit upgraded though. Currently it's not great. Good metronome here. Should we metronome this? It might be better, right? I think I need the combat core to be hasted. Otherwise we don't have a way of charging it up. Seems it's the better way to do it. Yeah. I'm still holding the scrap, like... If we could cut this and play duct tape, it would be really nice. It'd be really nice for me. I'm gonna hold out. And I should start taking things that give me tools or that let me buy tools. Because that'll be a pretty huge upgrade, honestly. Give us some defense as well against the aggressive builds like this one. Although for now we're kind of chilling. This build's a little more complex than maybe the companion core builds to understand. We've got the crit. It's not that hard. Basically, anything to the left of the crit core speeds it up. This guy, anything to the left of it, gives extra damage when it's used. Metronome hastes them both. Yeah.
Small items, small people.
Schematics. That's big. Schematics value on this.
Oh, did he see me close a deal?
Barrier protocol. Sure. Yeah, we can just keep items around for the schematics, so I guess we can go armory. Maybe we'll get duct tape here. That would be amazing. None of these. Oh, another upgrade. I do want that. Actually, I do want that. Because it gives our schematics two value. And in some way, the brick buddy is kind of becoming decent. Instead of LEDs and Uzi, but... I think I'll play it now. Doesn't seem that bad. I'm a little bit slow on the core. That's the only issue. I suppose it might not be great. It's much better output than Uzi though. Sometimes you gotta prioritize output over other things. Okay, I probably shouldn't have even gone there. That was a bit of a pointless shot. Gotta go medium. Gotta go medium, guys. You gotta look for the scrap. I think we hold it. I think we hold this build. I think this is better than. Actually, in fact, metronome's one position to the left might be better here. Metronome 1 to the left might be better. This build is very slow. Once we start facing some serious stuff, we're gonna be in trouble.
Next time, boys, less blunder, more plunder.
Gonna be in a bit of trouble. Finn's big bite. I kind of like the loot items here. A bit of crit chance is good. We'll give this one crit. Give this one cooldown. These don't do anything. Let's go find a tool. Hammer's okay, actually. Don't really have. I have 2 tools at the moment, do I? Yeah, I'm not sure if metronome left or right or where it is right now is better. And the combat core triggers quite quickly, so it also triggers the metronome. I think it's probably okay here. And then we're attacking more frequently with our win con, which can't be bad. Definitely need to replace the left items though for better stuff. I quite like barbed wire, it's like a decent small item. Gives us quite a bit more damage output. Turtle always has pretty good options for what we can get. Clam? Kind of don't hate the clam. Okay, we'll just get some damage. It's not the worst thing ever. The cult is probably good. Yeah. Yep. It's very good actually. It's very, very good. We get crit chance on this. Wow, that leveled it up as well? What the fuck? Is that a thing? Do we want weapon craft? Maybe. Maybe, or do we want shield? Yeah, probably weapon craft is fine. It's all kind of bad. Okay. We already have 80% crit on the core, this is insane.
My fight isn't with you, but if you
Early flagship, if you build around it, is cracked. I've never played flagship. I've never really seen it either, to be honest. But I can imagine maybe you can get the damage very high. Could be good.
you've got talent, you should put it toward nobler use.
Flagship gets multicast. It's the big Vanessa item. It's gaining multicast based on having property tools and all manner of different things. Pulse rifle, is this actually? It's not really better than this right now. Pierre? I kind of want to take Pierre. I mean, if we get an upgrade on Pierre, I think it's actually quite viable.
Just toss that on my back,
Isn't it?
and I'll trot it to your door.
Isn't Pierre just great? Cobweb.
Each moment is a jewel.
Okay, this is good. This is great. Now I'm a lot more interested in playing the LEDs, Uzi. I do think the Brick Buddy's still probably a bit better, but it's probably better than Pierre right now as well. That will change in due course. You won with it twice? People using flagship, huh? I guess if you get it very early on, you can build around it properly, but... Okie dokie, we're getting a little bit full here. I'll get rid of the clam. I'd like another tool for my hammer. Core cooldown or health? It's got to be cooldown, right? Cooldown scales too powerfully. Gold items. None of these. None of these. Okay, on to the next. Man, I've really sat here the whole game with scrap in my inventory. Like, it's quite disappointing. I think once we hit 20 on schematics, I will sell it, just for the 100% crit chance on the core. How does a golf club start at just short of 2,000 damage? Good question. I don't think I could tell you. Maybe some bug. I may have heard that that was bugged. I don't know if I'm remembering that correctly. But it's maybe possible. Regen or chocobars, guys. Oof. 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 It's just regen. Oh, nice. So do we sell schematics now? I think it's probably fine to... It's probably fine. Full crit chance on this guy. I don't want 5 optics. Doesn't really fit. I don't know, I'm kind of happy with the build. To be fair, Chris Army Knife LEDs is probably correct at this point, isn't it? It's for sure good. The question is just Brick Buddy, or it's probably then better to play this as well, right? Probably. It means my barbed wire value is not as great as it could be. Like, obviously this should be a duct tape, the army knife. And then I think I'm pretty much full build, I don't know. A bit, unless we get Pierre Diamond. Diamond, Pierre. Ooh, we could go Pierre now. What do you reckon, guys? It's kind of a vibe, isn't it? I think we go Pierre now, fuck it. I want to try Diamond Pierre on this sort of board. See how it works. I've never done that before. Honestly, maybe metronome these two now. In some way, Pierre becomes more important, right? Plus, we already have Captain's Charge, so... That seems worth it. Critical Captain's okay. Maybe just Giga Captain's Charge. I kind of like Critical Captain. It's actually quite close though. But yeah, probably the crit is good. At this point, I think we sell the scrap. Like, are we realistically gonna hold out for a duct tape? I don't know. It still would probably be worth it, maybe. Honestly, maybe the barbed wire can come out. At this stage, it's a little bit... It's not amazing. I seem like I know what I'm doing. Fantastic. I would hope that would be the case. These crits are ridiculous. How are we hitting for so much damage? It's bonkers. Yeah, just core upgrade. Fantastic. What's the crit up to now? 50%? Just take health. Health is good. I don't like gumballs because I have to click a lot of times, but they are probably correct right now. So still need a tool for the... what do you call it? For the hammer. To get the upgrades. Although, like... What do we really need to upgrade at this point? Metronome would be nice. Never say no to upgrades, I guess.
Yes, I will dance with you.
I think Pierre's pretty good here, isn't it? It's probably just one of the top items in general, so... When you can haste it with metronome, it's quite good.
Your strength is beautiful.
Probably just defensive stance, although, yeah, I think more scaling is good. Reducing the cooldown on Pierre seems quite nice, actually. Can't be bad. 0.1 second. Ooh, knife tricks. Absolutely knife tricks. Wow, I mean, the skills we're getting are pretty damn good. I think we're getting 10 wins with this, I'll be honest. I think we're kind of capping out fairly high. I can still improve by getting rid of barbed wire, but I'm not sure what for. Would need to be quite good. Okay, this guy's murdering me. Seemingly. With his big damage. No! No! Big medium weapons. I need more health, basically. More initial toughness. Yeah, I'll just scale the shield up. Let's go aerodrome. Okay, I'll just take this one. Okay. It's a little tricky. We're quite slow at the moment. Like, don't really trigger for 4 seconds. Just slightly underwhelming. Don't know how I feel about the barbed wire right now. Like, what would be better? Probably a lot of things. Even duct tape right now would be quite good. Oh, that's a big upgrade. More health now. Skills. Big freeze. Sure.
The Bazaar is a rabid beast.
XP.
Be its master.
Fight the fight. You think Aiden would fix? Yeah, Aiden would be good, yeah. Aiden would be lovely. Oh, that guy was playing Fort, was he? I didn't even notice that way I got fucked. Gets +1 for 1 shield lost? Huh?
Like my crew says at the bar.
Is it bugged?
Another round.
Is that one bugged? I wasn't aware if it is. This one's okay. Ooh, yeah. Frozen shot. Frozen shot is great. Frozen shot is great. I'm looking for... oh, remote control. Is remote control better than the barbed wire? I think it is, right? I think it is. It's quite slow, but... barbed wire doesn't really help us in that department anyway. In the speed department, it is not very helpful. More XP. Yeah, it triggers both cores. Trash Titan's honestly there's an argument to fight it instead of this guy, but for the skill. The skill's quite reasonable. I mean, now when we trigger, we have like a full board freeze essentially when we activate, so that gives me some hope here. Gives me a bit of hope. Ooh, this is a tough choice. I think it's probably shield effects on crit core. There's an argument to be anti-freeze or to even go for slow. But I think it is shield, right? Oops, we should do metronome. Should do metronome. Now we have duct tape, kind of. Should we do metronome even? I don't even know. It might actually be more value on the critical core. I don't know what it gives exactly.
Size dilutes the brain. Mine is highly Shall I gift wrap it for
Let's just take some value on the cores. Ooh, Aiden. I mean, is Aiden even good? Be honest. It's okay. I think it's not better than the LEDs. Might be better than the remote control. But honestly, nah. Kind of nah. We have light. Do we have lifesteal? We don't have lifesteal actually. It's anti-poison, yeah. I think we don't need it. Come on, I'm not a huge fan of remote control, to be fair. I don't think it's the best. But it's probably okay enough. Okay, it's better since we're doing, yeah, you know. If we weren't freezing, then I'd be a bit suspect of it. I would say we probably won't even be able to trigger it. But maybe it'll be okay here. Let's see. Uh-oh. What is this? Freeze Vanessa. That's kind of scary. I think I'll be okay, but it poisoned me quite heavily. If they had the freeze potion, I think I'd be super dead. Although they'd need to fit in port as well. It's quite a funky combo. I mean, iceberg with the sapphire. It's kind of okay. Is it Gumball? I think it's just Gumball. It's honestly not really that worth it. We'd probably be better spending our money on skills. But hey ho. Oh, speaking of. I mean, the health is also very nice, but freeze skills are kind of broken. Frozen shot. Frozen synapse is pretty great as well. I mean, right now we don't actually have haste for the core, so I think Frozen Synapse is sort of a little bit better overall. The 1 second extra freeze is pretty huge, but we'll take this. It's actually quite close. Haste effects are good though. And we have a perma-hasted core. It's quite strong. Could that mean we even cut the metronome? Not really, because it's already pretty good. I'm wondering though, do we go for like maybe this as the metronome? It would mean my Pierre doesn't trigger as often, but maybe like this. Yeah, I think I like it on the LED and whatnot. 5% cooldown or health? It's probably always cooldown. Health is sort of a consideration. Haste effects, holy. I'll do it on the core here. I mean, now we should be pretty chilling out, I think. Should be getting haste on the remote control as well. Okay, this guy's he's cooking something. He's been hitting the gym. But their board is kind of gone. Wow. This is a strong build. Strong build. Critical core. Very nice. Very nice one. Pierre's just broken. Like, if you can get Diamond Pierre, you're chilling. I think that's always a good option.